have had the most craziest week. I've been gone for a couple of days from YouTube, and it's because I have been traveling. So it all starts with me getting my suitcase, going in my closet, finding something to wear, and just throwing things in the bag that I want to take with me. And I decide later what I will bring and will not bring. Then I write everything down, make a to-do list, and I try to stick to it. And it helps me to stay organized when I pack and to keep on track with things I need to do. So let me get right to it. When I found out about my half-term break, my plan was to go to South Africa, Johannesburg in particular, to visit a good friend of mine. So I didn't look into any particulars in terms of my visa requirements or travel documents, because those of you who have the American Blue Passport, you know pretty much you can go to any country without being stopped or have to do an advanced visa, so you know it's pretty flexible. But I did not do my research, and I found out kind of a little too late that Johannesburg, or South Africa in particular, has some specific guidelines. I get to the airport and I fly out of Entebbe, which is here in Uganda, and I have a connecting flight in Nairobi. My layover was about an hour. So as soon as the flight attendants called to start boarding for my Johannesburg flight, I immediately got up, I stood in line like normal. So I get to the counter and there was a little bit of a delay. I thought, well, maybe they didn't find my, visa, or I don't know what they're looking for. I get the most craziest response.
I'm sorry, ma'am, you cannot fly to Johannesburg.
Why not?
Well, because you do not have a blank visa page.
What do you mean I don't have a blank visa page?
You don't have a blank visa page and you cannot fly. Johannesburg requires you to have a blank visa page.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Yes, seriously, ma'am. I need you to step out of line and wait until I board off the other passenger.
Was she talking to me? So that was the scenario. I could not believe it, y'all. I could not get on the flight. I have never been denied a flight in anywhere, ever. I paid my money, and I just thought that I did the research, and I actually hadn't done the research. So if you ever plan to go to Johannesburg and you are an American citizen and you have a pretty full passport, I would advise you to start scheduling your renewal now and make sure that you have at least 2 blank visa pages, because they won't let you fly. Now, I was on Kenya Airways. Now, I don't know, maybe another airline may let you slide on one of the other pages if they would do the visa stamps there, the visa page there. But for me, they would not let me fly. So, of course, when situations happen, I have to make lemonade out of lemons, or make the best out of the situation. And that's exactly what I did. So, basically, what happened next was I called my boyfriend, and he happened to be in Nairobi on his way back to Kampala. It just so happened that, hey, I was able to get a visa to get into Kenya, and I was able to book my trip in Nairobi. Make sure to tune in for part 2 of my Nairobi trip, as I take you with me on my experience and highlight some of the things that I did on my trip. You'll meet some friends, I'll introduce you to my boyfriend, and many, many more. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Like this video if you found it interesting, and make sure to comment. If you have gone through any of the crazy experiences that I have with being denied into a country and running out of visa pages in your passport, I want to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on part 2.